hopefully that does it for just a second. Hopefully that's streaming for just a moment. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Check me out on Instagram. You know, be cool.
Leonard Nimoy again. And here's the fourth act
Yes.
of Genji.
That's fair if everybody left.
Roland Bridge,
Fucking died.
multifaceted artist,
I didn't even notice it dying.
representative of all of us who've met at some point in our lives, someone from somewhere else.
I was talking to George Washington Carver the other day about my plants, and he offered me some perfectly marvelous suggestions. Things like what nutrients would be best for the soil.
Ginger, you've
and
completely gotten off the track again. You were explaining.
I didn't
yourself
even
to our
notice it
devoted
dying.
friend.
I seriously did not notice it dying.
Yes, indeed. So
Oh, well.
I was. Where was I?
I'm so sorry about that, guys.
Eyes back into
But if that's the
revealing
case,
incredible
and I've been
redness
streaming for
behind her
3.5
eyeballs,
hours
no
and
longer
stuff like
frightening.
that,
He knew now that it was her.
I might just end the stream anyway.
Eminent mathematician
I don't
once
even know
explained
who's
to
all
myself
here, who
by
stayed,
saying that my
but I
molecular
might
structure
end it
had
anyway, just send
spontaneously
somebody
destroyed
over
eons
to
ago.
somebody else.
Sounds funny,
Let's
doesn't it?
see, wonderful people, wonderful
In
people.
effect,
So we
he
got Gelatin
explains that
Guy,
I really
and we got
didn't
D20
exist,
Thoughts.
except as a
So
composition of eclectic vibrations.
Is that what gives you the
I
power
might just
to forecast
send
the
you
future?
guys to D20
It's
Thoughts.
like a tiny, tiny
Give
particle
him
of
some
me is
love.
in
He
the
has not
universe.
had,
How years that
he does not have a raid in a
Because of
while.
that, I know something about the future.
That's fine.
Just
It's
a
okay. It's okay.
Mostly I
D20
know
is
about the past.
D20 is another cool guy
Let's
that
stay
lets
in the
me.
future for a bit.
If you want, I can
You
stream for
tell me about
30
my
more
future
minutes.
because
Okay.
you've known me before.
30 more minutes.
Not
Okay.
exactly. Not in your present form. You have to keep a couple of things
I
in
got
mind.
30 more minutes in the
Number one,
tank.
You died when you
It'll
were
be
85.
fine.
Remember?
Roland Bridge released.
I'm
the
not
deep
sleepy
to
at
hell
all.
Relieved to know
Yes,
that he
please.
had
Okay.
60 years
Alright,
more of life
alright.
ahead of him.
Roland, love, why do
Okay.
you ask
I got
so many
30 more
questions?
minutes in the tank.
Because this is all completely new to me, and I want
I
to
don't
find
mind
out as
staying
much
up
as I
for a
can about
little
it.
bit longer. But D20 is a good guy. He is a good friend.
Questions?
Right, no
He-
questions.
He
Ginger
he
is giving
takes
your
good
future
care
to
of
you,
people.
and now we're
He's a
having
sweet guy.
tea. Why ask questions? Why not?
He's
simply
a bit
be?
sensitive though. So you gotta
Crazy! I've been taken away from everything I know. I don't know what time it is,
Go
or if
watch
it's
it.
day or night, or what. And I'm with people who don't even
yeah,
seem to be
study
real
it and
people.
study it.
I want out of
Study.
here. I want out.
Be good and study.
Ginger, Medea, Cupid, and Neptune
It is a
sadly
crime
watched
to not
Roland
study.
pound and scratch at the wall, searching frantically for a doorknob, a way out.
Why? Why would anyone want to go back into the past? Why?
Maybe they feel safer.
It's also you don't want to get mush brain.
Let me out. Let me go back to what I know and understand. This is too much for me.
But Roland, I've given you your future. Stay here and you'll arrive much sooner. If you go back, it'll take you ages to get where you were yesterday.
Roland clamped his hands over his ears to blot out the strange words, the weird concepts. It seemed to make no sense. Yesterday was tomorrow, and today was in the future, or maybe the past.
What are you, some kind of nut? Get out of the street!
Roland unclamped his hands from his ears and looked around him. He was standing in the middle of one of the city's busiest streets. His clothes seemed to be attracting as much attention as his precarious position in the middle of the busy street. He skipped and dodged his way to safety, paused to stare at his reflection in a furniture store window.
Roman soldier. Wow. Where is this? How in the world did I get in this outfit?
The store window seemed to melt his Roman soldier outfit back to another time as he stared at his image.
Roland, this is my good friend, Julius Caesar.
No. Sorry, Ginger. You're not going to be able to convince me of anything like this. I got out of your house, remember?
No, you didn't, Roland. You just found
elbowed your way into another room.
Who is this person, Genji, this plebeian, who dares not acknowledge me?
This is Roland Bridge, Julius. You know how you just run into people sometimes.
Oh, no! This is midnight movie stuff. Julius Caesar?
Caesar! Hail, Caesar! You must come to the Senate immediately. Brutus needs you.
Brutus, you say?
Aye, Caesar, Brutus indeed.
Genji, I must go. Stay a while. We'll lunch out on the terrace upon
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, Nate.
Person of who I am, of my triumphs, the importance of my presence to Rome, to the whole world.
Yep, will do, Caesar.
Rome? Caesar?
You stepped into the kitchen.
Genji, look, I know I've been a lot of trouble for you, but could you please put me back where I belong?
I'm disappointed in you, Roland. I thought you'd be more than willing to be a space traveler.
Space traveler? Me?
We try to recruit only the most imaginative.
Well, what are the advantages?
Well, you get to meet people like Julius Caesar, for example. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to build up any dictator as a stellar attraction. But I'm sure you'd like to meet Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci? You gotta be kidding me. I've always wanted to meet Leonardo da Vinci.
Buongiorno, Roland. Oh, Genji, it's so good to see you again.
Leonardo da Vinci? Hey, wait till I tell David and Bill about this. Hey, wait. Hey, don't go.
He's
Come back. I want to.
He's a busy person, Roland. You could visit with him longer if you cared to remain in the past future. In space.
You mean I'd have a chance to meet Caruso and Coltrane, Matisse, Bird, and people like that?
As long as you like.
And you never get old, Roland. You remain the same age as when you became a space traveler.
I've been 32 for years. Wish I could say the same for Genji.
I'm confused. I'm really confused. Are you guys here in Rome or wherever we were?
The furniture store window once again became its normally reflective self. Roland smiled at his Roman soldier image, at the people gathered around him.
No matter what you might say about it, folks, at times there's no place like home. Come on in, it's unlocked.
Bridge, where have you been? We've been worried sick about you, old buddy.
Yeah, where you been, man? Hey, one at a time, please.
Where have you been? That better?
Right here.
I don't believe this guy. We've been all over at least 20 times since last week.
No one has seen you.
I haven't drawn in about a year or two and decided to draw again and made quite a realistic eye. I like digital art more, though. The problem is, I don't have anything to draw on digital. No.
You can tell us.
Well, you got a mouse and you got a keyboard. I have seen people make beautiful art with mouse and keyboard, and GIMP is a free program. That's all I can recommend at the time. It would be a big old pain in the butt, but it is better than nothing.
Wow! Where did you get that suit, Bridge? I never seen anything like it.
Thought you looked different somehow. Yeah, it is different. Where did you get it?
It's a long story, gentlemen. Believe me, a long story.
Well, let me pull up a chair. I got more time than anything else.
Well, I hardly know where to begin. I mean, you guys might think I'm putting you on or something.
Now, don't worry about it, Bridge. A guy who disappears for a week and returns from wherever wearing a suit like yours deserves some consideration.
Well, let me clear a couple of things up at the beginning. Genji and I were not lovers or anything like that. She was a spiritual force. She and all the people around her.
Yeah, she did have weird-looking eyes. I remember that.
What are you trying to tell us, Bridge?
I'm trying to tell you.
I've tried for 2 months and I didn't improve. I feel like I've gotten worse digital. But I mean, I guess it did help me with drawing on paper. I mean,
Hold on, stop. No, I've had enough.
I mean,
Stop what?
sometimes it feels like you're moving backwards. Sometimes it feels like you're moving forward. There's always the 8-hour method, which is that you draw for 8 hours. You try to improve in those 8 hours. You could also do the 30 box thing, where you make an improvement every single box. You put 30 boxes in a row, and then you draw a face really quickly, and then you draw those features again really quickly, and you try to learn from what you did in the last box and stuff like that. It's a way that artists have used to improve themselves that I've seen. You could also take a digital art class as well.
Why don't we check on him again?
I know.
Tomorrow.
He stared at the
I know.
thinking about his friends.
I can do the mother. Yes.
How many people would believe that I had met?
Yes.
Leonardo da Vinci, Geronimo.
The box method is just 30 boxes. You take less than 5 minutes to do each one.
Yeah.
And then you learn quickly what you did wrong in the last one. And you do that not only for faces, but you do that for like objects and other things. And you try to grow from that.
Roland strolled along the beach, a shaft of driftwood swinging aimlessly from his hand. He loved the beach at twilight, the incredible tapestry that spilled itself across the horizon. After a few meditative steps, he turned to look back up at his home, a nest of stone and redwood that was so perfectly perched on the hillside above the beach that it seemed a natural part of the landscape. He waved, knowing that Chandra would be looking at him, the way she usually did whenever she didn't accompany him on his evening walk. He slowly lowered his arm and stared at his home.
What more could I possibly want? A beautiful wife, 2 lovely children, a home on the ocean, success in my career.
His attention was drawn back to the horizon, to a collection of clouds that seemed to form a face.
Gingy.
The clouds ignored him and slowly
How long?
drifted on.
Minute? 30 seconds? 10 seconds? I would say 3 minutes is what they normally recommend. It's 3 minutes for each one, and then you get faster.
He squatted at
Just
the
boop,
ocean's
boop,
edge
boop,
to
boop,
watch
boop.
the rounded edge
Just
of the sun
3
dip below
minutes
the horizon.
for
His
each
thoughts
sketch.
lazily swirled
Don't try
around the
to
beach he was scheduled
don't
to
try
make
to make anything big.
Never can
Just
tell.
try to make what you would see as a person,
I'd best keep my speech short.
like a human face. They say that actually helps. I have found that doing 20-minute sketches has helped me. Doing those 20-minute sketches that people have redeemed and stuff like that on my channel has really improved me as an artist. So quick sketches. You may be surprised.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You may get
fellow
better.
delegates, I'm honored to be standing here before you this evening. Privileged
By
to
the
be
way,
able
if
to say to
you want,
the
you
best
can just
is yet to
hit
come, and our party
the
is going to be
command
the one to make it
Discord
happen.
and just let me know when you get into the Discord, and you can show me what you got. Because I love meeting new artists and new streamers and people that want to join and show off their stuff. I love it when people show me their stuff. Just like that one episode from that one show that has become very sad.
There she was, sitting in the first row. The eyes were unmistakably hers. The clothes were from...
Hey, these things happen.
No one seemed to notice except for Congressman Roland Bridge.
Gingy.
She made a big wink with her left eye, gave him an A-OK donut signal with thumb and forefinger, and was gone.
Gingy. Wait. I want to ask you something.
It's okay. It's alright. You just try.
The Mutual Radio Theater is
You can always just make the boxes first and then try to do the box method. Don't make the box. Make the pre-made boxes. You could do that.
Featured in the cast were David Downing, Ray Tosco, June Foray, Dawes Butler, and Michael Rye. John Harlan speaking. Associate Director of Mutual Radio Theater is Ken McManus. Sound effects were created by Bud Tollefson. Mark Trella is production supervisor. Recording engineer Hal McDonald. Music editor Lee Ringette. The Elliott Lewis production of Mutual Radio Theater is a presentation of CBI.
Yes. Good.
Mutual Radio Theater has been brought to you in part by Serta Perfect Sleeper Mattresses and Foundations, with the top comfort and deep support for firmness that feels good. And that's a healthy investment in yourself.
This is Lorne Green. Join us again next Monday at this time for another new and original radio play about America's past.
My mouse is really annoying. I can't lull. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna learn. You're gonna figure it out. But I hope your traditional art has improved quite a bit. I have not seen your art, so I will hope for the best.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free.
I don't have Discord. I do have Teams and Hangout. I know it's scary. It's okay. It's okay. I don't have Teams and Hangouts.
Richfield Gasoline Dealer and the Richfield Oil Corporation of New York. Marketers of Richfield gasoline, motor oils, and other petroleum products. Look
It's
for
fine.
the
No
Richfield
judgment.
Eagle on the cream and blue pump.
My friends rarely use Discord anyway.
Tonight, we escape to a gigantic rocket ship about to be shocked into space.
All my Discord friends are now my IRL
to
friends.
Mars. As Ray Bradbury tells it in his famous science fiction story, Mars is heaven.
Project is magnificent, overwhelming and tremendous. We return you now to the scene of the takeoff in the desert of New Mexico. Go ahead, New Mexico.
Thank you, London. This is Stuart Novins back in New Mexico. I'm standing here on the great steel observation platform overlooking the takeoff stand. As the moment for departure draws nearer, the whole area has been flooded with artificial light. It bathes the spaceship in a kind of silver luminescence, and surrounding it, engulfing it, this subdued hysteria of hundreds of thousands of people come to see the start of this incredible voyage of 18 men in the rocket ship The Venture. It's standing there pointing upward, pointing toward the heavens, and in a few minutes it will bloom out into great flowers of heat and color, shocked into space on man's first voyage to Mars. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, prayers are being said for these 18 men in their ship, the first men, the first ship to dare the voyage to another planet. Prayers are being said by every creed in mosques and churches and synagogues the world over. We take you now to the Basilica of St. Paul's in Rome. This is New Mexico again. We're sorry to cut in, but that roar you're hearing, the roar of the crowd, it's the moment we've been waiting for. I can see the crew of the Venture walking up the catwalk that leads to the spaceship. The men are entering, and now the escape hatch is closed.
But it takes everybody time.
Now the men are in the ship. This silence, this great
Takes time
awful
for
silence
everybody.
of the crowd. It's the voiceless prayer that's in every heart. They're about ready now. Some lights from the ship just blinked on and off. It's a signal. In just a few seconds, a few more. Stand by. Stand by. They're gone. The Venture. It's out of sight.
All right. That's fine. That's fair. I am not going to hate on you for trying.
Venture. 1 hour out from Earth. Destination Mars. Past Keneally Heaviside layer without incident. Rate of speed 450,000 miles per hour. With planet Mars at its closest point to Earth, 35 million miles. Calculate duration of voyage to be roughly 3.5 days. Captain John Black.
I'm using the swipe thingy on my keyboard. Ah. Fun.
Log entry, U.S. rocket ship, The Venture. 12 hours out from Earth. While navigating supertension atmospheric forces, port shield generator broke down. Replaced by booster. Yes?
Lieutenant Lustig reporting, sir.
Come in, Pete.
Have a report on the trajectory, sir?
I'll put it on my desk.
Does anyone know anything about writing?
Yes, sir.
I know a tiny bit about writing. Why? What's up? What'd you do? What you need? What do you need, writing-wise?
Don't know just how to say
Do you
it.
need somebody to help you? Do you need somebody to care about you? Do you need somebody to love?
Mars, sir. Sir?
Somebody, 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 somebody. Find me somebody to love. Dun 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 dun.
Who is it?
Yes.
Sure, Sam.
You wanted to sleep, were you, John?
Oh, Sam,
Yes.
just sitting here
Got a
thinking-
pencil, pen, and paper now. Right.
Sleep, Sam.
What you need help with,
Who sleeps? Who
McChungus
sleeps and has
Among
no way
Us?
of knowing what's waiting for him?
Somebody to
Look at it through the
love.
porthole, Sam.
Yes.
How would you describe it, that glittering
I forget
blob
the
of
song.
red? That's good enough. Will it consume us? Spew our dust out into space? Maybe it's the Elysian fields, all charm and sweetness and moonlight shining on the restless dead. Which will it be, Sam?
I don't know. All I know is that they told me I was an expert in space medicine. At Randolph Field on a plot of ground called Texas, they told me that. That's all I know.
What are you doing up? You're supposed to be in the sack.
Well, I'll tell you, Captain. Sometimes a
Can
man
anybody find me
So I just wander through the ship,
somebody
checking the boys, see
to
if they're
love?
tucked in properly.
That's what you were doing with me, huh?
No. I just...
What made them do it, Sam? What made them volunteer?
Man keeps looking for something. There are no new frontiers now, only new worlds. And there'll always be men who want to conquer them.
Log entry, U.S. rocket ship Venture. 78 hours out from Earth. Approaching gravitational field of Mars. Atmospheric conditions similar to Earth's. Log entry, U.S. rocket ship Venture.
That's okay.
79 hours out from Earth.
Okay, I walked into
At
that.
this
That's
moment,
okay,
landed on
McChungus.
Mars at 1700
Among
hours.
Us.
We made it.
It's alright. It's okay. It's
Chemical analysis indicated on
Hey,
ship's instruments
buddy,
shows
it's
air
okay.
to be breathable.
It's okay.
It is
We're
sustained human life.
all learning. Hey,
Gravity comparable
you know
with
what?
that of
Deep
Earth.
down, we're all trying to find that
How the men in sick bay,
some
Sam?
that special somebody.
All right, John.
But anyway, what you need help with?
First one thing.
Stream will be done in just a minute, but what do you need help with? For I
No
must
man is to
pee.
leave this ship
Damn it.
Under penalty of court-martial.
Sorry.
Dr. Hingston and I will make a brief
I will be
reconnaissance.
right back.
Crew will proceed with repair of ship's hull. As you know, our ship is armed against any possible aggression. I can't impress it upon you too strongly. No man will leave this ship until Dr. Hingston and I ascertain that we are not in a hostile world. That is all. Let's go, Sam.
You first, Captain. Your Honor. You, the first man from Earth to walk on Mars.
This grass, it's a well-kept lawn.
John, look over there. A house. A Victorian house. Colored glass and scrolls and everything.
I don't believe it. Come on.
Sam, look at these. 2 iron deer on this lawn. We had a pair of these when I was a kid. Sam, you hear that? That piano from that house. Sam, this isn't Mars. It can't be. It just can't be.
It can't be, John, but it is. Welcome to Mars.
I'm back. I have returned. Alright. What's up? What's up? Can you feet reveal for the memes? Never mind, that sounds weird when you think about it. It's definitely fucking weird. It's definitely fucking weird. No. Ugh. It's very weird. Why is my chat weird? No. No? It's hard to write sometimes. Right. It is hard to write. What do you think? So what do you need tips? Do you need help, like, buckling down on an idea or something like that?
That means you can select the right
Like what is like the most difficult thing?
At lowest cost per mile. Richfield high octane gasoline at regular price.
Everybody has a shortcoming when it comes to writing. And it's different for everybody, but if we can find out what it is, we can figure it out and nip it in the bud.
Both Richfield gasolines contain xylene. Stop where you see the Richfield Eagle on the cream and blue pumps. Get famous Richfield gasoline with xylene. And now we return you to Escape.
What did I say, Sam? Somewhere back there in space? That Mars was the Elysian fields, all sweetness and charm.
No, John, it isn't that. It's what you see. A world like ours on Earth.
And this?
A small town with good air in it. A small town like the one I was born in. Same smell of flowers, the same sounds.
You think that the civilizations of 2 planets can progress at the same rate, develop in the same way?
I do now.
Well, I don't. Oh, look at that house. A Victorian house on Mars? You expect me to believe that? A house with lace-curtained windows, with port swings, with something that sounds like a piano and probably is a piano, playing beautiful Ohio. You believe all that?
I believe it. I admit it's strange, but I believe it.
Strange nuts. It's impossible. We're going back to the ship.
Wait, John. It could be. It could be that there are similar patterns of thought, movement, civilization on every planet in our system. Maybe we're on the threshold of the great psychological and metaphysical discovery of our time. Maybe we...
Well, go on, Sam.
Maybe this proves
Well,
the existence of God.
if it's hard to write or hard to start, a good thing that I've done to get started on a project is just like...
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
I admit it looks peaceful and cool.
Write down
Like Council Bluffs, where I was born. That
character.
Was a good, quiet place, Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Do you see that, Sam? Do you hear it? I
Brown
see it and
eyes.
hear it. It's there. A horse and carriage going down the street.
Just suppose that by accident or something, we landed
Punches.
on a planet in space in another time. Suppose that this is Earth 30
Someone.
50 years ago. Maybe we got lost in the
Just
dimensions.
Things
What do you
like
think?
that. Just write down things like that, and slowly a story can be created. I mean, literally, that's how my graphic novel is slowly being built, is like shit like that.
I'd be awake and I could hear
Like,
the freight trains across
don't
the
feel
river.
like you have to write like any other writer or anything like that. Don't feel like you have to like make it sound like any other like specific writer or anything like that.
Yes, can I help you?
I beg your pardon, but
just
we want...
If you're selling something, I'm much too busy and I haven't time. We're all at supper.
Oh, wait, don't go. What town is this?
What do you mean, what town is this? How could you be in a town and not know what town it was?
Oh, I beg your pardon, but we're strangers here. We're from Earth.
Just
and,
make it
we
work.
want to know how this town got here, how you got here.
Are you census takers?
No.
Well, what do you want then?
How long has this town been here?
It was built in 1868. Is this a game?
Oh, no, not a game. Look, try to understand. We're from Earth.
From where?
From Earth.
Where's that?
The Earth? What?
Out of the ground, you mean?
No, from the planet Earth. Come out on the porch, please, and I'll show you.
Just,
I won't come
you know,
out there. You're evidently quite
and
bad
don't
from
be
the
like,
top.
oh, I have to write 5 paragraphs or something like that. I mean, you don't have to be the next Lord of the Rings. I mean, even like Tolkien and a few others, they wrote letters and small things like that to create their worlds.
That's what he'll do.
But this is Mars, isn't it?
This is green.
And even wrote for newspapers and shit like that. Like small little things like that. Don't feel pressured to have to do something because, hey, other writers have done this or something like that. Just write because you want to write. Write about, you know, whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
Something we don't
Now,
understand.
if you're more like, I want to write and people to read it,
Anything out of the way
you
happens,
gotta make
lift the
something
ship and get
interesting.
out. That's an order, Sam.
Gotta make something that people want to read.
John, look. Look at that woman walking
Yeah.
toward us. What about her? Well,
But as they say, if you do it, they shall come. Your fans will be there.
It's your grandma.
You just need to do it.
Grandmother.
What's wrong, Sam? This is a happy meeting.
Yes.
And who is this friend of yours?
This is Captain
Believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, you find out you're pretty good at what you're doing.
She's dead. Died 30
But
years
yes,
ago.
so far I have this of the show.
Well, there's no sense standing here on the street. You just come along
You
to my
write
house. We've so
when
much
you
to talk
want
about.
to
You see,
write.
Captain, and a friend
Me
of my
who is
grandson's
forced to
mine,
write.
too. I don't stand there with your mouths open. Come on.
But yes, let's see. So far we have this.
Here, Sam, have some more iced tea. Would you like some more too, Captain?
Oh, thank you. I would.
Let's go over
Well,
here.
here's to our health.
Well,
So yeah, so far,
how long have you
not
been here,
too
Grandma?
bad. I have gotten all this pinned
Don't look like that.
when I was very much like, all I had was all the 4 faces pinned, and now all of these bodies are pinned. Now all of these bodies are pinned, which is good.
Here, Captain, feel. Go ahead, feel my arm.
But how to convey the tedious
You hear my voice, don't you? You hear
of
it, don't you,
decades,
Captain?
perhaps centuries of warfare?
Well, then why go around questioning?
Yes.
Just that we...
Well, I've got work tomorrow. I've got to go to work.
Mrs. Hinks,
I've got work.
Oh, no.
I have to.
I just want to ask you...
I have to be
Mrs.
productive.
Hinkson,
Let's see.
is Mars heaven?
Nonsense.
Let's see.
No.
Tomorrow I gotta be there at 2, so I gotta wake up at 1, and it is 5:30. So much fun. So let us see who's on.
Well, maybe
Let
we
us
better
see.
get back to the ship, Sam.
Let it see who's on. I know it's sad. It is sad when you're just like, I just want to hang out.
What's that?
Mr. Mao is on. Mr. Mao. And D20. I think Mr. Mao is more our speed right now.
What do you know, John?
Mr.
A
Mao.
parade for the brass band.
Even though he's doing Inktober, it's totally fine. I don't care. He is still doing arts, and he is enjoying himself. So let us go to Mr. Mao. Mr. Mao. I don't think he says it like that, but, you know. C'est la vie, as they say. So let's go. Let's hit the raid.
They said I would find you here.
How does he spell it?
Of course, darling.
Phyllis.
Of course. Who did you think it was?
This is Phyllis, Sam. My, what, 10 years
Get some
ago.
rest, goat.
After
Yes,
that, I
you're a
met
goat
my
now.
daughter.
We're waiting for you. Your mother and father.
You're a goat now.
They're alive?
No, you.
Waiting for you. At your old house. On Maple Avenue.
You heard that sound, didn't you? This is Phyllis
Mr.
talking.
Mao.
And she said
I
mother
think that's
and
how
dad
he spells it.
and the house.
Yes.
You understand it now.
I did it correct.
True. Same thing has happened to them.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys
When I opened
so
my eyes,
much, you
it would be
guys.
gone.
You guys have been nothing but
It would be
amazing.
gone. Phyllis.
Oh, my darling.
Thank you for
My
streaming.
darling.
No, you. I am a goat. But yes, guys, thank you guys for so much for staying. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the new followers. Thank you for the previous followers who come in and checking me out again. Thank you everybody for coming in and just hanging out with me and just making my night even better. And I hope your day or night is special and incredible. I do hope to see you later, and I hope that it only gets better and better. You guys stay sweet, okay? And you guys take care, okay?
Don't go away from me, John.
I want to see your smiling faces back here sometime, so please enjoy yourself and let me know if I can do anything to help you guys. But have a good one, and bye-bye.
Your mother and father were once dead and are now alive. But I was killed.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I was killed in a horrible accident. Now I'm alive and in your arms.